You're very welcome back. 18 minutes after 8 on Ireland AM. Our next guest may be the daughter of one of Ireland's greatest ever broadcasters, but she's made a name for herself in her own right as well.
She has taken the fashion and podcasting world by storm, and she's with us on the couch now, all the way from New York City. It's Bonnie Ryan. Morning, Bonnie. Great to see you.
Morning.
Thanks for having me.
So you're back in Ireland for a brief visit after moving over stateside 2 years ago. Has the time just flown by since you moved over?
The time, it's terrifying because obviously that means I'm getting older, and like every time I get back, I notice it because my nephew is like so much bigger when I come home, and that's how I'm kind of gauging how long I've been gone for. But I'm back and forward all the time. So I'm back at the moment for the launch of my third Crystals & Co collection. Yes. So it's all very exciting.
And you were in San Francisco, but now you're in the Big Apple, New York. Like, that must just be such an exciting place to live.
It is. Now, San Francisco is incredible. Like, it's such a cool place, but there's a big difference between being on, like, in California, being in New York, and, like, I'm more of, like, a go person. So I think New York suits me a little bit better.
You're like, I'm walking here.
I know.
It didn't fit in the
literally, my mom came to visit me, and, like, there was, like, a car going by, and I was like, get out the way. And she was like, Bonnie. And I was like, sorry, Mom, sorry.
Gabagool.
Gabagool. No, there's no accent. There's only just hand gestures.
Right, OK, fair enough. And they stopped the beeping over there in New York as well, apparently. They made them stop beeping. Well,
maybe they're being told to stop beeping, but they're certainly
still at it.
Yeah, they're still
doing it.
Yeah,
so whereabouts in New York are you?
So I'm in Brooklyn, which is a little bit more chill. So you can go to Manhattan during the day and then have a headache and come back to Brooklyn and relax a little bit because it's just so loud there. It's like my head is buzzing by the end of the day.
How cool. I suppose it's the cliche to be asking about Sex and the City. Do you know which? Are you a Samantha, a Carrie, or either of the other pair?
So you're like, I don't know who they are.
No, I do. Charlotte and Miranda.
Yes.
Well done.
Thanks
for the help,
I watched them all. I did truly watch them all. I watched the first series of the new one, but I didn't stick with it.
No. It's not as good. I would say I'm probably a Carrie in the sense of, you know, she's like kind of like an original influencer maybe, and she's into her fashion and beauty and for her gals, but also a little bit of a Charlotte because I'm a bit of a perfectionist and I like things to be a certain way.
Okay.
So maybe a little bit of both.
You're dabbling in all of them. I like it.
Why not?
So, Bonnie, your mum was over to visit you recently, and very controversially, you left her sleeping on the sofa.
I'm never going to hear the end of this, and I also know that she's watching, and if it's her who's telling people this, she needs to stop because
I think she put out a press release.
She must have, because
she's on here tomorrow talking about it.
She was in the bed with me. She was sharing a bed with me. My husband was kicked on the couch. My mom came over with the plague and was coughing and spluttering all night, and she said, I feel so guilty, I'm going to go sleep on the couch. I said, Mum, I can't put my sick mother on the couch. And she said she must go.
It was everywhere. Did you guys mention on the podcast? Was that it?
Yeah, we did mention on the podcast, myself and Lottie, we have a podcast together and we were talking about it. Actually, Mom was over while we were recording the podcast, so we threw her on with us. But I'm staying with my mum at the moment and I'm on the couch.
And you're not sick or anything? You're perfectly healthy.
Although I may sound a little bummed up. I'm not. But she's thrown me onto the couch. So I'm like, roles have been reversed. Anyway, look, we love each other. We're having a great time. One person's on the couch, one person's not. It's fine.
How long are you over? How long are you staying with her for?
I'm with her for 3 weeks, so she is like literally in her element at the moment having me, and she's robbing all my new jewellery that I brought with me, and we're having a great old time.
So tell us about this. You have a new jewellery collection, Bonnie.
Yes, so it is my third collection with Crystals & Co. We did our first one about 2.5 years ago, and I think every time I just feel like I'm missing like a really fabulous piece in my jewellery collection, we kind of just come together and make something really fab happen.
Very convenient, isn't it?
No, it's amazing. So the earrings, the rings...
I am admiring the rings now. They are gorgeous.
Yeah, no, I'm obsessed. Like, everyone loves diamonds, but obviously I can't continuously just keep buying diamonds. That would be outrageous. Yeah. So why not just create diamonds that everybody can have? So we're really proud of this collection. I think it's something that's very wearable, something that everybody can wear. You want to dress it up, wear it to a wedding. I'm usually just in my yoga pants and I just throw this on and I just feel instantly more glam.
So there's 5 pieces in this collection.
There is indeed.
How involved are you in terms of putting it together and designing?
Extremely involved. I think if I'm going to put my name to something, it genuinely has to be something that like I've really put a lot into. I think from collection 1 to collection 3, I've learned a lot from the girls though who actually own the brand. Like now I'm like interested in things that I wasn't that interested in the first one, like what the clasp is like, how long the necklace is. Whereas initially I was just like, I want it to look like this. And I didn't really think of the other stuff that goes into creating something like this. So I'm even more involved now at the moment. There's a lot of sketching that goes on and we've WhatsApp groups and it's non-stop back and forth. And it's amazing that they even gave me that kind of creative control in it. But I guess they trust me for some reason anyway.
Well, you're known for your interest in fashion. Has fashion and beauty always been, one of your main interests, Bonnie, from a young age?
Yeah, definitely. I think growing up, even my dad's mom was a costumier, so they owned a costume company. So I was always around things like that. My mom has always been super into makeup. I would be rummaging around her makeup growing up, and it was just always something I think I had a natural draw to. So then to end up making it into my career is a dream, to be honest. To get up in the morning and get to, put on a nice outfit and tell people about it and create jewellery and have other people go out and buy it and wear it and love it and feel as special as I do when I wear the stuff is a dream come true.
You're doing by the way, just a statement of fact and declaring interest. I was a huge fan of your dad's. I was a massive fan of this when I was younger.
Same here.
Well, yes, now. You're doing a podcast now with your sister.
Yes.
Was it inevitable that you guys would be going on the bike together?
Well, do you know what? I'm actually not sure. I kind of was poking and prodding her for a while, and she kept batting me off, saying she was just too busy. And, and I've got my son and I've got to do this, and any spare time has to be spent with him. And then finally, I just said to her, because I'm living abroad, we're constantly just on FaceTime to each other, and our conversations are just conversations that any best friends are having, any sisters are having. And I was like, Lottie, we need to just make this into a podcast. It's so easy for us. It'll be so much fun. And I managed to just, one night, I got her with a glass of wine.
The best time together.
Boom, we had a podcast. And season 1's gone amazing. So I'm honestly dying to get back into season 2 now. So a few weeks and we'll be back.
I have sisters, so I can imagine it's probably easier to do this in 2 different continents than if you're in the same room together. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because we might be killing each other.
Exactly.
In the same room. So at least there's a screen between us.
Yeah, and an ocean,
Yeah, exactly. But it's very, very easy to do it with her. Almost too easy. Sometimes we're saying things where we're going should we actually have just said that? But I think that's the beauty of doing it with somebody who you trust so much. You're just okay, let's just go for it. And people relate to that then.
That's cool, yeah. It's so natural. Well, congrats on the new line.
Thank you.
Looking stunning. Where can we get it?
You can get it online at Crystals & Co. They're also opening up their store in Dundrum next month, so you can go in and actually try on all the pieces. And I will. I'll
be straight in.
I knew it would be right up your street.
Bonnie, lovely to see you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, good to have you home and safe
back to the cage.
Back. Cheers.
Alan, what is still to come?
Well, still to come, the talented Roisin O is going to drop by for a chat. We're whipping up delicious sweet treat in the kitchen and bringing you the hottest fashion trend on the catwalk. We'll see you back here right after these.